Hello folks and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. I did say that I was going to stick with a Saturday Wednesday schedule for a little while. So today's Saturday and I'm going to film a video, and I've just realised I haven't actually made myself a cup of tea or had one delivered for my video. So I'm going to pause, I'm going to make my cup of tea, and then I'm going to come back. And then I'm going to have a rant about Music Magpie and show you some pickups. So stay tuned. What we'll do is probably insert the intro here, and I'll be back with my cup of tea, my rant, and pickups. See you soon. Right, I'm back. I've got my cup of tea. And I'm going to talk to you about Music Magpie. Now, according to eBay, it is one of eBay's most reputable sellers, consistently delivers outstanding customer service. Okay, if that's the case, I've never had a problem with Music Magpie before. If I've got something that's been damaged or something like that, they've quite easily accepted it and they've either told me to keep it or return it, and we'll sort it out that way. But this time, with the No Way Out Kevin Costner Blu-ray that they sent me, which was Region A and not Region B, I tried to contact them twice on eBay. Once on Monday, gave them 48 hours. Once on Wednesday, gave them another 48 hours, and not one response from them at all. So I just decided to initiate a return, and I was in quite a rush on Friday because I was doing this at lunchtime. So I packaged up the return, got the QR code, went and took it back and posted it off. So I'd done all that, and I'd made a purchase during the week, and it was a Blu-ray, and thought, right, I'm going to put this in the player and watch it. And what did I do when I opened the player? So not only does Music Magpie suck, I suck as well, because the disc for No Way Out was still in the player. So I've tried to message them again to say, listen, I've returned this, but I forgot to put the disc in, what do I do? But no response, absolutely nothing. So we'll just need to see what happens, but that was my mistake. But they shouldn't have sent me a Region A one. They shouldn't have. And what's worse is that it says that on eBay they're the most reputable seller, and they do sell a lot of stuff, okay? And I had a look, though. They sold 701,128 items on eBay. That's a lot of stuff in 6 months. But out of those 700,000, there has been 7,000 neutral feedbacks and 4,200 negative feedbacks. So I decided what I would do is I would go and look through what the feedback was, and this is what. Buyer beware. What I ordered was a UK compatible Region B Blu-ray set, and that's what it says in the Blu-ray box when it arrives, but when inside it was Region US DVDs. UK seller did not describe item properly on receipt. It had a USA disc in it. I've ordered hundreds of CDs from Music Magpie so far and received almost promptly and playable. However, recently I've encountered several condition and non-fulfillment issues. So it seems that their customer service has just took a dive. And it just bugs me that, does it seem a big percentage? But for those 6,000 neutrals and 4,000 people who've had to send stuff back or have got just nonsense for them, it is bugging. And I really wanted that No Way Out, and that bugs me. So, rant over, not much I can do about it, but just come on, Music Magpie, try and do a little bit better. Terrible company to deal with. I couldn't send the messages and no response. Says it didn't accept messages on eBay anymore, so I don't know what to do with the No Way Out. Admittedly, I made a mistake, but they made it first by sending the wrong disc to me, so we'll see what happens there. So enough of Music Magpie ranting. I will show you the pickup I got from ZX, and that's what I put in on Friday last night to discover I had left No Way Out in there after I already posted it. So I got the 88 films release of Hanny Calder with Ricky L. Welsh, and I watched that last night, and it's a revenge western movie. Basically, Raquel Welch's husband is killed, and they do things to her which she shouldn't do, and she goes out for revenge. And I thought it was a decent film. Predictable, formulaic, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And would I watch it again? Probably would. Also, I thought I recognised the guy that helps her in it. Can't remember what his name. It says Robert Culp. Oh yeah, Robert Culp. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him in anything else, but you've just reminded me of the guy at Convoy, Christopherson, and his acting. And it was a good film. Also, the Christopher Lee's in it for a short period, and the guy out of Airwolf, Ernest Borgnine, who plays one of the bad guys in this. And I seen that on Amazon, and I seen it on Kermit Ghost's video about a few months ago, and it was £15, and I always felt that looks like a decent movie. I'll take that. And when I seen it in CX for £10 because I had vouchers and it's virtually perfect condition, I thought, why not? So I took it, and I just noticed after I put it back in the case there, that it's actually got some reversible artwork on it as well. I don't know if I prefer the reversible. Or not. I'm not quite sure. But it's good to have the option. And does that have the... Yeah. I was going to say, does that have the age rating on the front? It doesn't have the age rating on the front, but it does have it on the back of it, so that's fine. And again, with the vouchers, that would have cost me probably £5, because I always try and double when I trade in. You also get a nice wee booklet, don't you? Yeah, pretty good. Some nice shots in there, yeah. Yeah, so that's a really good one to add to my collection. I like the movie. I say, a bit formulaic, but great music, great stuff in it, and I enjoyed it, yeah. I liked the bit where they made the gun as well, so that was good. So added that one into the collection. And I did watch another film during the week, and that was on Monday, but I watched it on Netflix. I keep saying somebody recommended this to me. I thought it was Roy, but I said to Roy, he said, no, it wasn't me that recommended it to me. And I watched it, and that was Champions with Woody Harrelson, who basically plays an NBA coach who's punched somebody and he's down in the lower leagues. He then does something to his coach again, and he gets in a DUI, as you call it in America, and ends up being taken to community service to coach a group of people with learning disabilities. And he doesn't know anything about them. That's the whole problem with through his coaching career. He's never got to know anyone. He does know the plays, but he's never not got to know anyone. And it was a really good, decent movie, especially as Woody Harrelson's been in White Men Can't Jump, and it just sort of follows on for that. I always think that maybe that's what happened to Woody Harrelson's character in White Men Can't Jump. He became a coach. He ended up like this, and then they're two totally different characters. But I'd like to think that. So I thought after I watched it, I would like that in my collection, and I went on to HMV, Amazon, and things like that, and they were wanting £19 for the Blu-ray. I went on to eBay, and the new ones there were still £12. I was like, it's a lot of money, especially when I'm on budget January. So I went on to CX and had a look, and they had the film for £3, but not in my local area. But I thought, £3, if I pay the £3 postage, it's still £5 cheaper than anywhere else. So I did break my CX no postage rule, and I got it. And that is Champions. And it's in a decent case as well. It's still a thick one, but I don't think this is out of print yet. But with the prices that it's at, I can see that there must be limited copies of this or something. So if you are looking for the Champions or Champions with Woody Harrelson, might be worth picking it up from CX. Now I think they only had 2 or 3 copies left in there, so might be worth, shall we say, doing that. And this is clearly an old sticker because it's one of these hard ones to get off. You know, sometimes I don't even bother, I just change the case because it's so annoying. It's actually not too bad, it's coming. Here we go. So there we go. Champions, we would have that. Feel good film. Oh, it's also got the guy out of Ghostbusters in it. What's his name? He plays the other coach. He's down there. My memory's terrible. Oh, Alan Kevin Scott just pointed out the guy that I was speaking about in the Kevin Costner films. And you know what? I forgot his name already. But there you go. So that's Champion. So 2 decent additions to the collection. Then, I say, that was all vouchers. So I spent £16 in vouchers. I've still got a decent amount because I took a few things in last Sunday. Got like £30 of vouchers because it was just things that I didn't really need and I needed the space. So I took those in. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm not actually that tired. I don't know why I just yawned, but I'm going to have a bit of tea here. So, with that being said, I didn't make any more purchases in this week apart from this. I didn't actually purchase this week. I purchased this with my Christmas money just after Christmas, and it's a series called Intruders, and it says "Don't Let Them In," so it's sort of like a sci-fi one. And the reason I picked it up is because it's got John Sims in it, and it's also got Millie Bobby Brown, 11 from Stranger Things. And this only got 1 series in the UK, but I think it was like Neil Hill put on the Movie Mad Facebook page, and I think it was like £4. So I thought I'd take that, and I did. And the last one I picked up is there was a 10 for £1, but in DVDs, but there was only 5 I really wanted. So I just took 5 to the counter and I just went, that's okay, you can just guess 50p. I was like, okay, fine. Excellent. So I picked up Sooty and Sweep because my wife likes that and she's got a Sooty. And I thought that was quite funny. I'd get her the DVD. And I got that, so I've not got that to show. But they did also have 65 with Adam Driver. I watched that and I thought it was okay. I have seen it before. When I say I've watched it, I've seen this now, and I picked it up, and it was okay. But can I remember anything about it? No. So for 10p, I thought I'll take the DVD, can rip it, add it to my digital collection, and can go in the boxes. So I'll take that one. And the other 3, I actually was struggling to find any more apart from those 2, the Sooty one and that one. But I wasn't struggling. There was 3 more in there, but there were more Roy's cup of tea than mine. So I picked them up and I thought if Roy wants them, he can have them. They look like they should have been in a box set. Bad Education, Live, Flesh, and About Mother. So for 30p I picked those up. And turns out they are Roy's cup of tea and he's already got them. See, I think they're foreign, for not foreign, I mean like foreign language films. And I just thought they would be up Roy's street. But he, I say, has already got them. So he says, now I have to watch them. So I suppose that I've got them, that I will have to do that. So just a little drop of pickups. 2 decent Blu-rays to add to the collection. A DVD. The Intruder series. And my Music Magpie rant. I think that's enough of me for today, Warriors. But if you have got any comments on any of the films or on Music Magpie, what's your experience with them? Have you been having good stuff? I used to get stuff from them all the time, but more and more lately, it just seems to be getting worse and worse. I'm just reading these negative feedbacks, and they just, it take thousands of these to make a difference. Unfortunately, I read this one. Yeah, it says unfortunately the DVD was not in very good condition. The box was ripped on both ends, and there was also insect eggs inside the case. The quality inspection's clearly not doing well. Alright, well, that's all I've got to say for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.